Hey everybody, it's UO Live. I'm going to do a live stream today of the new levels in the gear dungeon now that the gear dungeon is fixed. I'm going to do some fighting in that. I might also throw in something from the event today or this week. I don't have my VIP, so I haven't been really doing that well on the game itself. So maybe just a quick fight or two because I'm not that high level. I can't show you high levels, but I'll show you my setup, how I actually had to go about it. I only have one card from the event, the free card, and then I actually spent 1,000 on the gems for the gear. But other than that, I've been using old cards from other setups. So right now, the gear dungeon is fixed. So we got 3 new levels in the gear dungeon. And once I get down here, there's a bounty dungeon out now again. So I still have 7 keys to go through on this, but I'm gonna do the three new levels. There's also a gear dungeon store where you can get ore if you need some ore, or the enchanting runestone or shards for upgrading either your hammers or your swords or whatever you want to upgrade. Even the legendary relics and stuff need them. So that's in there as well. But these are the 3 new levels. One's a dark level, one's a water level, and one's a earth level. I'm actually going to use my fire deck on all 3. You could use the rocker deck if you have that. Even the past fire deck that was just out not too long ago, I might actually do one with that, and maybe I'll do the rocker deck on the water. You see I 3-starred them all. They're like the not the gear dungeon, the Path of Champions. It's a little bit harder. It's not as simple as the other gear dungeons have been. So I'm actually going to look for probably a Night Sun because I'm going to do fire first. And we'll take that person along. Now, I don't know if my volume's up on this. Now, this is the deck I usually use. This is my fire deck. I like this a lot. And it's a live coffee video. So I got to get it in while I can. This is a past commander deck except for Night Sun. It's all ancient warriors and attackers. You can see my setup there. I actually have that one mall to get extra intensity in it, but we're going to go through it like that. I try to get the intensity up as quick as I can. Like I said, I don't know if I have the volume up for this or not. I don't like to play with the volume up. And I do, so I'm going to turn it right down. Turn it right off so you could actually hear me while I'm talking instead of hearing all the moves and shit. All right, now you saw like all the hit points that these guys have. It looks easy, but it's not. So you have to use your power-ups right away to get through some of them. Like I said, it's like a Path of Champions type. We're going to play slow because UO's face is on, that's why. So basically what I'm going to do now is try to figure out which best thing will suit me. I'm going to do a combination even though I shouldn't, so let's see. Nope. Shouldn't have done that because I couldn't move them. It's playing slow because I'm doing a live feed and all that, and my face is on. That's why it's playing so slow. But we got through that first wave. Now I really want to try to save stuff for the next wave. So I'm actually going to... What am I going to do? I'm going to hit him. And I'm just going to make some matches here to get another round out of it. They don't do a lot of damage if you have a good deck, so I wouldn't worry about getting hit that hard. It's just they're hard to kill, so you have to get your combination gems and all that. So now I'm going to hit a Night Sun, and then I'm going to hit my 13x from past event. Make some combinations here. Now they should be all gone. Plus with the 13x and the ultra rare from it, I get gems raining down, so that's why I like to use it. And I actually should have saved, but we'll see what happens here. Because the ultra rare takes longer to spawn, I should have used the other one first. So let's see what we get out of this, if anything. And he's putting a zombie on me, but I really don't care about that. Just hit another one. Go up one more time. Now this round, I should have my 13x back plus Night Sun, I believe. Oh, and I have the ultra rare back, so either way, I could just hit them, combine my gems, and it should be over. Now that's the first level on the new gear dungeon. It actually, they give you more stuff, but I don't know exactly. Should be upgraded more than it has been, really. So it took me 7 turns, so I got 3 stars on it. Now I could loot it if I want. And you get the 3 dungeon coins here. I think they go up, maybe. I'll have to look. I think the last one is 4. So we're actually going to do the water one now. I think I'll switch it up and use the rocker deck. I call it the rocker deck. A lot of people call it the thrall deck. You can call it whatever you want. I'm going to take another thrall along with me and get to my rocker setup. I call it the rocker set. And you can see how slow this game plays for me when I'm recording. So a little more coffee. Now you see my rocker setup. I have the 2 ultra rares in there. That I was able to get when we had this event. Now for this, it's a little bit tougher for me on this. I haven't really figured out a good way to do it. Well, let's try that. Get some of it at least. Now these incendiary bombs, they bother me, but not that much, so. Just, they're a pain in the ass. And it's playing so slow I can't even move my damn bomb that I wanted to move. Alright, so now that I got 2 together there, I could do that. That should take care of those 2 guys. Oh, maybe not. That's why I don't like using this deck. I'm not really used to it again. Used it only in the past, but not as much. All right, so man, that's still hanging on. Go away. Yeah. Now this one, I think I'm gonna hit my drummer. A couple of now that will. That's another my fire setup more because it has gem raining ability in it. So yeah. Now I'm gonna hit the drummer and we're gonna have steady beat going, so we'll get more power gems out and we should be able to get through this right now. Board's full. Combine your power gems. And there you go. If you have the rocker deck, it should be easy to get through. It's not as easy as past gear dungeons, but it's like a Path of Champions, really. So I got it before 13 turns or whatever you need for 3 stars. Now you got 4 dungeon coins in that one. So maybe I think the last one does 4 dungeon coins too, but we're going to fight it just to see. I'm actually going to turn my face off because this is bothering me now. Hopefully I get better gameplay. All right, we'll see what that. All right, so this last one is the Grove of the Chosen. I'm going to use. It's very easy with the fire deck. I'm going to actually show you. Maybe I'll use a different last event that just went by, the Slayer event. Maybe I'll take another person along with me if they have it. IP will take him along. I'm going to use. I think I still have it set up. So what I was using in that event. Let's see how good this works. That's my actual fire deck. Yeah, I still have it set up. So I still have the setup with the 2 ultra rares and the cards from the past event. So let's see how this works out. And I'm sorry I shut my face off, but you saw me for a while. That's enough. This is if you have fire, it's very easy with fire because you don't fire uh, attack. I just got to get enough gems to spawn to start. It's still going slow. I don't know. We'll get through it though. And what I'm going to do here is use these first. So I can, and you can do it. I don't know why. But all right, this should be the last one for this level. This is the first time I'm using this setup with it, so Might take me a minute or two. I should have used her ability, but I forgot about it. All right, like my intensity is getting up there. I'm going to move like 160 for the past event, then I'm 20 on the other cards, 25. So we're going to use her again and just fill up the board with this setup right here. And there's the gem raining ability, like I said, with those two cards. I love it. Now we're going to get more gems on the board. I'm going to hit my ultra rares and it will be over. And with the ultra rares, what I like about this card, once it fills, these ultra rares go by how many fire gems are on the board as to how many I'm going to put on here. So I'm going to get the max I can out of these two. You see it right there. The whole board's full of fire gems. Get my raining ability, and it's over. I'm actually liking this deck more than the actual deck itself because it's really amazing. It was amazing in that Slayer event that we just had. I'm going to actually try it in the next Slayer event instead of buying cards because I'm really not putting much money or into buying anymore because I spent enough. We did get 4 dungeon coins here. 2 Guardian Diamonds. It looks like a lot more. You get Platinum Ore in here and stuff now. It looks like they put a lot more what you could get out of these. But you'll just need a better setup. Like I said, you'll need the Thrall deck or a good Fire deck to get through here. The gear, they have a store in here now, like I said. You can get some ore if you need some extra ore. Or the enchanting rune shards to make elemental what's the word, mauls or swords for your setups. I think that's my next setup for GVG is to make a couple of water mauls. They're actually much better than the regular mauls, but they only work with that element. Like water would only work with water, blah blah blah. But let me just show you real quick my setup. I'm just going to do one crusade. I didn't even get through the second crusade yet, and I screwed up on the first crusade. I'm still on the elite. I'm not on... Oh, didn't want to do that. Did I lose that? Okay. That's why. I'm still on elite because I'm not getting the keys. I'm not VIP, so it's been a real struggle. And I had a lot of stuff with real life this week, so it's been a struggle, actually. So here's my setup. I have Keta. I have the one free card in here. I have Icarus in here. I have Priestess Serene, and I have Kook. And then you can see my gear. I have the new gear in here, and one for each other card, really. I don't have Keta's bow. I wish I did, but I don't. And since this is probably the last day I'll be playing, I'm not going to get to through the Inferno at least. Some people are probably saying, why don't you have the dragons from the other? I did at one point, but on the third gems to try to get through quick. 3 stars on this board last time. I was struggling with the second board. They said they were going to make it more interesting and difficult, and they did. I mean, I don't have the cards. Maybe with the cards is a little bit easier, but this is the first time I really struggled on the elite. I'm going to do that. Gonna hit her. Gonna hit her. Didn't get one close enough for me to do, but it is what it is. Come on, I didn't even get my 10 times in there. Stupid ass, stupid shit. This is the board. Now, since I'm running slow, my anger is coming out now. I'm going to struggle with this board again. I'm not getting enough power. I wanted to use Icarus to have enough power there, but then... Come on, buddy. I have to do this in 7 turns, and I'm not going to be able to do this in 7 turns like this. I'm just not going to generate enough power. And I don't have Icarus back. I really need Icarus right here. And the second board. I should use 2 of my... I have 2 Icaruses. I should do that instead. Damn it. Well, 7 turns, not going to get it done again. I don't know what to do here. I really don't. Kind of mad at myself. Well, she's definitely dead. I have power gems right there now to combine. That's what I really was hoping for when I got to her, is to combine power gems. That's the easiest way. So, since I struggled, we're not making 3-star again. So I redid that for no reason. Nope, 2 stars. All right, everybody, I'm going to get off this live stream. It will be posted to the site soon. Hope you enjoyed the new gear dungeons, what you should take. And just take a good deck along with you, like the Thrall deck or a good Fire deck, and you should have no problem with them. They're just like the Path of Champions. A little bit harder, but easy to get through if you have a good deck. So until next time, probably the card preview. This is UL signing out from the Great Keystone State, and have a great night. And I will see you Tuesday night.